Hey guys, give me 1 second. Hey guys, look what I got. I got my security license. That's my certificate. Last week, that's why I only have one video. I didn't get a chance to like do live in the middle of this week. It's because guys, I was going hard because getting your security license in Florida requires 40 hours. 40 hour of classes. So I didn't really have time, guys, to make video because I'll go there from like 8 in the morning to 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. and I have to like drive from there to go do a little driving because I do transportation and yeah, I've been really busy the last 4 days. After no longer working at the restaurant, man, I was like, I need to do something, cause like I realized they was not gonna take me back. So by week 3, I had to do what I had to do. So next week, week 4, what I have to do now is file try to get my license with the state, cause you gotta do background check, and then I start applying for job. That's like a new phase in my life. Even though I'm doing YouTube, but the money is not coming the way I want it doing YouTube, guys. So I have responsibility, especially my mom. My mom is got a job, but she almost losing the job. So I feel unsafe right now. My mom working, just because she could lose her job any day, anytime now. Hello? 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 I don't know. People keep calling me. I don't even know who they are. So so now I feel very more to get a better job that can pay more. So I can, because I feel a little insecure. I'm like one of those people, man. I work really, really hard. And to be like in a position where I've never been, I'm really, really mad. Even when after I bought my house, I never felt in that position before. I feel like I'm losing money instead of making money every week. So I need to be on my A game, guys. Like I would like to put more effort, more investment on you guys, like doing better video for you guys, like going to different places. This is always my goal. That's what I sacrificed the last 4 years for. With that cost me able to get monetized, but you guys are not watching my video like that. So I have to do what I gotta do, man. I'm really sad that I have to bucket up, like start working, but I can still do this whenever I got free time. But man, I got a lot of responsibility, man. Owning a house is not cheap. There's mortgage, there's insurance. Because I have a car, there's car insurance is really expensive. And I'm getting older. So I'm really on a pickle right now, guys. But I'm really excited to share the news with you now. Even if I don't get I'm still looking for a job whenever I get a job first, but at least I got something to fall back on. So besides that, let's see what's going on in the world. What's going on in the news?
Weight loss injections are changing the weight loss game, but here's the truth most won't tell you. Without expert supervision, you could lose muscle, not fat, and slow down your metabolism.
Get out of the house.
It is 31 days after her election and counting, and still Adelita Grijalva has not been sworn in, despite a new lawsuit filed this week to put pressure on Mike Johnson. The Speaker and the Congresswoman now at odds over what she can and can't do in the meantime.
Rep-elect Grijalva can work for her constituents right now. Constituent services answering the phone. She has computers and 16 employees, and there's no excuse for it.
So in the office, we have several desktops. They have an administrator passcode. I don't have that. Check out this cool stack of laptops. Guess what? I can't unlock them.
Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva joins me now. So, Congresswoman, let's start with, what are you and staff? Do you have staff doing in that office?
Well, literally, I'm in district now, and we're at our headquarters, what used to be our headquarters, now in one room, because we don't have the ability to open up a lease, because we don't have a budget. I don't have the authority of the federal government to use federal dollars. And so when Speaker Johnson has the audacity to say that I should be doing my job, it's like, well, why don't you do your job, swear me in, and we won't have to do this back and forth. Because part of the issue is, so there aren't very many people. I think starting in 2 days, I will have exceeded the person that has waited the longest to be sworn in a special. 35 days is the run, but I have exceeded the when the speaker obstructs your swearing in, because that's what Speaker Johnson is doing right now. He is, by him not swearing me in, it does not allow me to be a member of Congress. I don't have a PIN. I have to stand in line to security just like everybody else. I do not have the ability to enter into any sort of contracts. And so if Speaker Johnson says, you know, I have all the tools, I have to do my job, well, then let me sign the discharge petition. Can I do that? No, because there's certain things you can and cannot do as a member-elect versus a member of Congress.
So, again, we heard this from Speaker Johnson, but he says Representative-elect Grijalva can work for her constituents right now, constituent services, answering the phones. I mean, would they know where to reach you if they wanted to? But I imagine when you are out and about, what are they telling you?
Well, the problem is I don't have constituents until I'm sworn in. I have won an election. I have the support of many Arizonans to get to work. I don't have a constituency until I'm in office. I'm not in office, one. Two, people just keep telling me to fight. fight to get the representation that Arizona deserves. We don't deserve to have someone who has their hands tied behind their backs and not being able to do the full gamut of benefits and responsibilities that are charged to a member of Congress. So when I'm out and about, what I really do here, which I think is really, really sad, my dad had a reputation of having amazing constituent services in this office for 22 years as a member of Congress. And people in this community know what it's like to have a grijalva, to answer questions to have their back, to do research for them, to help them. My dad's office was closed on September 23rd. He had 2 different offices in district. Those are not mine by osmosis. I have to actually enter into a lease. This is not something that is handed down to me. And so Speaker Johnson, I think, has just forgotten what it was like to open up a congressional office. And perhaps he never had to worry about this because he was probably sworn in fully and didn't have to worry about what he can and can't do.
And knew exactly what day that was going to happen. So let me ask you about the lawsuit you filed, along with the Arizona Attorney General, Chris Mays, this week, demanding that the Speaker or another government official swear you into Congress. What's your legal argument?
Basically, it's taxation without representation. There are 812,000 Arizonans that do not have a voice in Congress. There are logistical things that only a member of Congress can do. Right now, anyone in district that has any questions or concerns reaches out to our amazing senators from Arizona, Gallego and Kelly, but that should not be their responsibility. It's my responsibility.
So while you're waiting to officially have constituents, and I know, having been around your late father and the work that he did for such a long time, you understand the need for that. Is there anything you can and are doing and preparing to do for when you actually do get sworn in?
Well, we do have staff that are ready to get to work. We do have, people that I need to hire for different positions. In this limbo, I can't onboard people because of the shutdown, but I wouldn't be able to hire anyone because I'm not a member of Congress yet. So I do think, I cannot provide constituent services because am I a federal employee officially? Do we have all of the, waiver consent forms that are needed if I'm going to collect information? Right now, anyone that's going to work for our office when we open up an office is just a person. What are they supposed to do? Send communications to all of the departments in our federal government from their Gmail accounts? I'm not going to put them in a position where they might be held liable for taking information from constituents because we really are not legally able to do that right now. And to get clarification on whether I can legally do anything, I can't reach out to counsel in the House until I'm a member of Congress.
So I just want to clarify something. The people who are staff, presumably people who work for your dad, are they getting paid?
Well, so there are some people that are going to stay on that were in my dad's office, and then other people that are new to my office. And so when we reopened the office, they were onboarded because House administration asked for a list of who are we going to hire? So we provided a list, I believe, of 14, and then there were a couple other people that are assigned to more than one office. So they're not like my staff, they're staff like financial people, that kind of stuff. And so we provided that in good faith. And I think everyone thought, well, the 3 previous people that have been sworn in by Speaker Johnson were sworn in less than 24 hours, 2 during pro forma session, 1 during a regular session of Congress. And so the fact that, so we provided that, and they presumably are in a system. That's all I know. I don't know if they're on a list of people that are going to have back pay. I don't know what that process is because I'm not sworn in yet. I'm not really sure.
Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva, stay in touch and thank you.
Hey, copyright, YouTube. Yeah.
Be a hero. Join City Furniture's Pink Pumpkins fight to end breast cancer. Today, we've raised over...
Joining me now is Johnny Jones, a TSA officer, president of AFGE Local 1040, and secretary treasurer of the TSA Council 100. So, Johnny, help us understand the reality that essential airport workers like you are facing right now.
Right now, we're going to work without a paycheck. Today will be the beginning of people not getting paid. Over this weekend, Friday, some people get paid on Fridays. So that's going to be a half a paycheck that you received earlier this month, and now you receive no paycheck. So the feeling from my coworkers and the people out across the country is that they are starting to feel very desperate, and they are sick and tired of these political games being played with their lives.
So what's your message to the people in Washington? What's your message after hearing what you just heard from the Speaker of the House?
Well, we took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States just like they did. And we've protected traveling public every single day, Chris. And they should be making sure that the people that protect the traveling public are being paid. It makes no sense. It creates all kinds of trauma in the family. Like your home life is all destroyed. They're on edge all the time because they don't know if they're going to have where their next meal is coming from potentially. But you still have to pay your car payments. You have to pay your child care, your kids if they eat school lunches or anything. You still have to pay for all those things. People are scared. They just want to be paid. They just want the Congress to do their job so we can do ours.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has stressed he does not want airport employees to work a second job when they start missing full paychecks. But we have seen in the past how they go and they get gig jobs, Uber driving, because they need to put food on the table, because they don't want to miss a mortgage payment. Just anything to try to make ends meet again. As this drags on, are you hearing those conversations? Do you think we could see that again?
It's already happening, without a doubt. Some people already had second jobs because they were living paycheck to paycheck as it is. If you're a single parent or if you have other obligations, you're already maybe working a part-time job. Now that part-time job is you're working it full-time and you're still going to the airport or whatever it is that you have to do. You're also looking at other ways to save money, like carpooling into work, but that's just unreasonable. It's unsustainable because nobody's got any money. How can you continue to even do that? So there's definitely the big uptick in people looking for other jobs, doing those, working for Uber or Lyft or, Uber Eats, Grubhub, all those things. But you are a federal employee, dignified to protect the people of America. And you're now having to go to food banks and beg for gift cards or whatever it is. That is ridiculous in America. If this was a corporation doing this to their employees, then they would shut down their business. This is absolutely insane. People need to have a reality check.
You sound angry.
Heck yeah, I'm angry because, first of all, I represent 45,000 employees across the United States that are not being paid. This is absurd. And if I am ready to run for Congress so I can take care of the people that are being unrepresented right now.
Well, Johnny Jones, stay in touch. We do appreciate you taking the time, and we appreciate the work that you and all your fellow members of the union do.
Thank you, Chris.
Man, it's tough out here for a lot of people, man. Very tough.
If you live in a Florida zip code and have zero...
It's very tough out here for a lot of people, man. Let's see what's going on Instagram. Who's that? Damn. Why that shit cannot play? Well, that shit is froze. What in the world? I used to be able to play with sound. Yeah. Ok. Qui ça? Mami, fais la citron, mami. Bien juste les oranges. Not do, prends citron. Ou si tu la gardé ou pas, man.
This series called by a father and son duo Rosero and Eric McCoy, Chelsea Sanders, who created Make It Make Sense and Unlabeled by Lawrence Murray. Chelsea also did Dear Kiki. Look, what you like is subjective, but the support of Black creatives is not. And it's a task that Key TV takes on with pride because
Qui papier ça? Oh, guys. Fighting with my mom again. Always fighting with each other, bro. It's like, I'm telling you, just trust me the fuck out a lot lately. I mean, like, it just, bro, you need like, dealing with her, you need a lot of testosterone to deal with her. But what I'm gonna do, man? What am I gonna do? But guys, man, yeah, I'm excited to try to figure my next chapter of my life. Try to become a security. Also, continue doing YouTube, man. Please subscribe to my Please subscribe to my what you call it again? Thank you so much. Love you guys.